What's going on, everyone? Today, for Nintendo Switch owners in particular, was the day that Super Mario Odyssey dropped. Now, with that being said, I've been playing the game for the last 3 to 4 hours, and I figured I'd let you know what my first impressions of the game are, how does the game play, what is there to look forward to, and is the game worth picking up? Now, to answer one of those questions off the bat, this game is definitely worth picking up if you own a Nintendo Switch. But why? Well, here's why. Now, the story is pretty much a traditional Mario game, where Peach gets abducted by Bowser again, and it's up to Mario to do all his Mario stuff in order to get Peach back and save her from Bowser. Now, where the game is different than your regular Mario games, it's just the sheer depth of the game. The stages are bigger than ever before, the stages are more colorful than ever before, and the game just plays spot on. It plays perfectly. Now, you guys might be wondering, by looking at your hat, why does your hat have eyes now? Now, without giving too much spoilers, basically your hat gets possessed and is your companion throughout the game. It allows you to do different things. It allows you to solve different puzzles in order to get different power moons. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are power moons? Now, in traditional Mario games, or in a lot of 3D Mario games, you collect stars. Power moons are pretty much the equivalent in this game to that, and each stage has a whole lot of power moons to collect. Now, what are they used for? The power moons are used to fuel your spaceship, which is called the Odyssey. Go figure, the Odyssey in the name. And the Odyssey allows you to get to different stages, which I'm pretty sure allows you to get closer to recapturing Peach from Bowser. Well, if I say recapturing like she's a prize, Peach is not a prize. Women aren't prizes. What am I saying? You're saving Peach. Which is pretty much what Mario does. Now, the worlds, the stages, they're so colorful, they're so beautiful. And Mario has always been known for its really colorful, vibrant stages, and this just takes it to a whole nother level. Now, pretty much within the first 5 minutes of playing this game, you realize that Nintendo, they put their heart, they put their soul into creating the first real Mario game for their next generation console. And this game is going to probably go down as an all-out classic. Now, from when you first put the game on, it says try playing the game without the Joy-Cons and the controller grip. And that's pretty much because Mario Odyssey incorporates a lot of motion control. But not a lot in the terms where it seems gimmicky and it seems overused. Pretty much all the things you can do with the motion controls are mapped out to buttons anyway, so you just can do them that way. But sometimes playing with the motion controls, as I've been trying out, they work seamlessly, they work flawlessly. And they just feel natural at points, and they're fun. And Nintendo always has known how to do fun. So, you can play with the motion controls, you can play without them. Pretty much it's all up to your preference, and I like the fact that Nintendo has given you options. You don't just have to play this game in one way, you can play this game in multiple ways. And you can play two-player if using both Joy-Cons. One player can play as Mario, the other plays as Cappy. Cool. Now, the depth of the stages is ridiculous. Where I think in Mario 64, don't quote me on this, you could probably collect, what was it, like 8 to 10 stars in each stage. In this game, you can collect up to like 25. At least that's where I've gotten so far. There's probably stages with more, I'm not sure. But it's just crazy how also, depending on what things you do within the stage, can change the stage in itself. I know that might sound crazy. But within the third stage, you're in a sand stage. Something you do within that stage will all of a sudden change the stage, starts at the beginning of the stage, and things you couldn't reach before, now you can. Now, Nintendo did a lot with this. Traditional Mario game also has its humor. This game has a lot of its subtle Mario humor with its characters, with their designs, with things they say, how they act, how they're over-hyper, and it's awesome. It's fun. The one thing of many this game does right is it doesn't seem too childish. It seems like a game that everyone can enjoy, from the hardcore gamer to the casual user. It hits all those different spots just by its gameplay. The controls are tight, the worlds are beautiful, the music is fantastic. This game is definitely the game for the Nintendo Switch this holiday season. If you haven't picked up Super Mario Odyssey yet, and even if you haven't picked up a Switch yet, they're doing bundles with this game. For $60, this game is definitely worth it. It's going to keep you entertained for hours on end. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's colorful. It's just an all-out Mario experience like never before. Nintendo did a beautiful thing, and where it says Mario's on a globe-trotting adventure on the back, I know this is probably reversed as I'm showing this. It's true. You have so many different stages. One of these stages, which I haven't reached yet, Mario is in a city that's based off New York City, and I can't wait to get to that stage, just explore it and see the depth that Nintendo put into these games. One thing I love that Nintendo is doing with the Switch is it's finally able to reach heights that it hasn't been able to reach ever. Nintendo definitely did a great job with Super Mario Odyssey. The game is fun, the game is quirky. Definitely pick this one up. If you guys have picked it up already, what do you think of the game? Leave it in the comments below. If you haven't picked it up, what are you waiting for? Do you not have the money? Do you not have a Switch? What's stopping you from getting Super Mario Odyssey? If you want to leave it in the comments below, let me know. If you have any questions, leave them below. Guys, that's Super Mario Odyssey. My hands-on first impressions of this game. Is it worth it? Yes. It's beautiful. It plays fantastic. This game is almost flawless at this point. I haven't found one thing to complain about. And, you know, usually, if I die in a game a lot, I find something to complain about that. But this, I've fallen off the platforms. It's a platformer. It's Mario. You're going to fall off the platforms. Does it bother me? Actually, not really. Because this game, one thing I want to mention, it doesn't use lives. Pretty much every time you die, it just takes away a bunch of your coins from you. Which, fine. You get a lot of coins in this game. You're going to be able to keep playing. You're not going to have to worry about seeing game over screen. This game is definitely a game that child to adult, men to woman, it's definitely going to be worth it. Guys, this is Super Mario Odyssey. Pick this game up if you can. If you haven't already, or if you have already, I know you guys are going to love this game. If you've loved Mario in the past, this game, it just takes the cake. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming and just news in general. Have a great night. Friday night, TGIF. I'll talk to you guys next time.